So, Weber DCOs, these are 50 millimeters, and they are EFI from eBay, from China. They're very cheap, and that means that we have to double check these guys a lot. But that also means we get to get into this for a lot less money, and we get to have a little bit more fun. You have to buy 4 of them, and yeah, that's a lot, but you get 8 throttles. So let's go ahead and look at this guy. I just printed this out. It's 36 hours to print this, and I actually designed this off of a gasket and also the Weber DCO flanges. Now, whenever I designed it, I slapped a big box in the middle, added some bolt holes, and we have it cut in half. And now we have our very own flange for our intake in the middle. If you can imagine this, we have a 1/2. You print another half, you have a V4. You print 2 more, and you have your V8. And that will enable us to run our IRTB IR 340 Mopar V8 from the 70s, bringing it to 21st century with EFI fuel injection, some O-rings, and AN fittings. I want to mention this AN fitting. This is an AN-4, and we'll be using this most likely for the vacuum. We'll be placing the vacuum. Now imagine this is the let's go ahead and prop this up. That's the valley. We are gonna have our vacuum down here, and you'll never see that. And it'll just be like that. And then we'll have our idle air control down here and a vacuum log in the middle, and that'll be nice and neat. And we'll have all 8 vacuum ported. This will start getting expensive with the AN fittings, but we'll make it work. Let's go ahead and give you a line of sight on this runner, on this plenum. We're getting nice big openings, smooth. And then let's go ahead, imagine this is the other side of it. You can see our injectors. Now let's go ahead and show you guys the injector path of this. Take a large screwdriver, and if I can get in, there you go. We are gonna go into, so we are the injector now, right? All the way down, boom, straight in, down the intake plenum, going to the cylinder head, and fueling the motor. Go ahead and get this one right there, straight down the runner. That's good to know, very good to see. You can see very structured. Now I guess you're wondering about this tool right here. Show you on these 3. I have them in order of adjusted and calibrated. 2, 3. This is the worst one, and I'll show you with this. On my YouTube shorts, a guy mentioned that I should enable bridge settings to change the geometry to enable it to be more printable. Now I designed this to have a flat bar on top and on bottom. Look at that. Now whenever I pull on this, I'm pulling directly on a razor sharp edge pretty much. So that's not nice, and I'm definitely not gonna do that for this, because if it can change the geometry this much, and I did see it change my fillets on the side as well, I am not gonna let it touch anything with that. You have to make sure you babysit these programs to make sure they're doing what you want it to do, and you're not setting up the wrong settings. Now looking down into these are 1.976 inches, 50 millimeter DCO Weber carburetors, the flanges. I'll show you now the wide open throttle. That's what this is for. It'll calibrate your throttle blades to be perfectly perpendicular at 90 degrees. So go like this. Go ahead, get this one in there for you guys. Boom. Easy peasy, right? Not too bad. And we'll snap back close. This one probably not going to be as easy, right? I just barely touched it before I started making this video for you guys, because I saw how bad that one was and I wanted you guys to see this. A little bit less. Excuse me, sorry about that. And let's just go ahead and look at this one. So as you can tell, the throttle blades do not want to go in line. So we're going to have to adjust our stopper on this side and over here on this side. You can actually see it's adjusted forward. So let's go ahead and fix that. Oh. Excuse me. Just use this. I'll tell you, this is super hard to pull out. Alright, I got it adjusted. Now, all I have to do is just lift up on it. Look at that. Not bad at all. All it is just a little bit of prying and pulling and some 3D printing to make sure that your tooling works for you.